Hey traders, welcome to a post-workout video right now. If you guys don't like these types of videos, then you can turn off this video here. It's just a bit of a, I'm just going to talk about what's happening with my trading right now, what's going on right now, and what I see happening in the markets right now, and so on and so forth, as I make my post-workout drink. Today, got up, did some stretching, bit of meditating, got my trading done as well too, with my private clients. Been answering my private clients every single day. So you guys know that, you know, with my private clients, I'm there all the time, helping them. And also went and did some weights, more controlled contracting, instead of free and trying to go heavy. And also just did Stairmaster for half an hour. And now I'm coming back for a post-workout drink. Just grabbed some fish oil, which I don't have, and also a greens powder. Got to keep this the alkalinity in the liquids up, guys. So let me talk to you guys about what's going on. So one thing I want to share with you, as I'm preparing my drink here, one thing I want to share with you is firstly about my Bitcoin trade. So right now I was stopped out for a profit, as you guys, if you've been watching my videos, if you haven't, that's cool. But if you have, you've been watching my videos, then you would know that I've been bringing my stop down, locking in profit as this Bitcoin has been going down and down and down. And yesterday's bar, as it scooped up, it scooped up. It's slowing momentum on the downside now. So this down move, the momentum is now slowing. It's actually changed based on some things that I know. And also, I got stopped out. I got stopped out for roughly 150% return on risk. So whatever I was risking on that trade, I made roughly 150% return on that risk. So beautiful, beautiful trade on Bitcoin. Got in on the breakout, rode this down for the last few weeks, and made a really, really nice profit on that too. So that's what's happening with Bitcoin right now. 2 scoops of green powder, by the way, guys, as you can see. This here, scoop of green powder, 1 scoop, and into 2 scoops. Got to keep that greens up, guys. Keep the greens up in your body. The body just loves that greens. It really does. So that's what's happening with my Bitcoin right now. Let me go into, let's add a bit of BCAAs. This is BCAAs, plus also a lot of potassium, magnesium. What else is in there? Vitamin C, and also sodium as well too. A bit of post-workout there. So, and I'm just going to put one whole scoop of that into the water. So, what's also been happening with my trading right now? Having taken I took a really nice trade recently on oil for a short-term trade. It was on a short-term chart on the short-term trade, so I was in and out of that thing within a couple of hours. So that was a beautiful trade for myself. I also am right now in 2 short signals, in 2 short setups, long term when it comes to the markets. And what I mean by long term is, when I mean long term, I mean that bit of creatine, by the way, guys, bit of creatine. Meaning, like, I'm in these things for a minimum of 3. One trade is 3 months. A time frame, meaning that's what I got for this time frame, because it is an option trade, and then I also have a 6-month trade going on as well too. So they're more of a longer term style of play in what's going on through there. So also a bit of another amino energy, just 1 scoop of this, a bit of caffeine and stuff like that, give me a bit of a kick. So lots and lots of stuff in this drink today, guys. So so I'm in that right now, and the one thing is interesting right now is today we actually had a bit of a rally in the markets, right? And this is one thing that you must understand. Oh crap! How about that? Is that better? It just dropped. The whole thing just dropped down. So you guys don't realize, but the way I've set this, I'm talking on my phone right now. Okay, so I'm talking on my phone, and I've got like salt and pepper shakers holding this camera up, and I've got like a little. Oh, actually, I'll just show you. So See this here? That's actually what's holding the camera up right now. Oh. So anyway, whoa. So I got to try and stabilize it for a bit, and then also I got big salt and pepper shakers happening behind the scenes. There we go. So I can't touch it anyway. So it's so important that if you want to be in this market for long term, that you keep your emotions calm. So many people, it's so important to understand that when you're fish oil, when you're here's a triple strength, so I'm going to take 3 of these guys. Mercury tested as well too. When you're in the markets, guys, it's so important to keep an emotional calm. People are like, I'm in a short position today. It went against me tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Oh, you can't be like that, okay? You've got to flow with the market. Don't be so tight about that. If you are like that in the markets, you're going to make bad decisions, and you're going to end up, you know, getting out of trades that you should have stayed in, and all this stuff as well too. Okay, so if you are like that in the markets, that means you're trading way too much for your emotional boundary to make good decisions. Remember, when you focus on when you focus on making a lot of money, you put a lot of money onto a trade to try to make a lot of money. You end up making a lot of emotional decisions, which is always the wrong decision. You end up going backwards, right? When you focus on trading well, capital preservation, you put a good amount of money on a trade, but with good risk management, and you're focusing on trading well, guess what happens? You make good decisions, you focus on trading well, instead of making money, you focus on trading well, and you end up starting to move forward. Oh. I didn't shake that up enough. I didn't shake it up enough. And all the green powder. Oh, that's better. I didn't shake the drink up enough, and so the greens powder was like conking him in the back of my neck. Anyway, so that's what's so important, guys, okay? Like, for example, I'm in a few short positions right now. One of the trades I've been in a short position, and it's been going down for a week or so. But guess what happens? If you want to be in the market for long term, you must understand how to read the flow of the market. So, for example, with my Bitcoin trade, that was more of a longer term style of trade. Meaning, I knew I was going to be in that for at least a few weeks, and I was. But you must also understand the time when momentum's shifting, even on the short term. I knew momentum right now on Bitcoin is shifting. So that's obviously the reason why I stopped out for a nice profit. But if you trade in the markets, right? If you trade in the markets, one, you must understand how the markets work. They never go straight down or straight up. You must accept that up front when you trade in the markets, okay? So right now, one of my short positions, I'm short right now. I went short and it dropping for about a whole week. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. Now what's happening? The whole market's getting a bit of a bounce. So is my markets. And I'm not like, oh my goodness, oh my god. It's like, no, keep calm, right? And then the other short trade, I got in. It went down, went sideways for a while, and it had a little pullback against the trade. But the thing is, I'm not worried about that because the overall picture is telling me we're now shifting into a downtrend. I'm going with the trend. I'm going with the stream. I'm not fighting against it. Now, if the stream ends up changing direction, I have to change direction. I have to get out of those trades and so on and so forth. Make sense? Doesn't matter how big or how small the loss is, I have to get out of that. But until that changes, you got to understand. Most people say they want to be part of this next stock market crash that's going to happen. But can you emotionally handle that? You know what a stock market crash is? It's not straight down. It's down for a week and then a pullback for a week. It's down for 2 or 3 weeks and then it's pullback for a couple of weeks. And sometimes those pullbacks are they look like dead cat bounces, right? They run down, nice big 50, 60% retracement, and then boom, they hit it again. That's how the markets work. So if you want to be in this long term, you must keep your emotions calm to endure the swings in the markets. Not be trying to pick every single day in the markets. That's not how trading is done. If you're trying to do that, good luck, because you're better than me at doing that. I cannot get in and get out every single day in these markets. Now, What I mean by that is, if I'm like, I can do that when I'm trading I can do that if I'm trading a short-term chart such as a 2 or a 5 or a 15 or even an hourly, which I do on the Forex and futures markets, then yeah, I'm in and out pretty quickly with those things. Make sense? But if I'm looking at right now, I've got 2 short positions on, and I already know in the back of my mind that these are more of a one's a 3-month trade. I mean, I've got 3 months worth of time for this thing to work out, and then another one's a 6 months where that's got 6 months for this work out. And I'm looking at the charts, and and the market is telling me it's actually, I'm trading with the trend. The stream is still going down. Just because we're getting a pullback right now doesn't mean the stream has actually changed. Then there's nothing that I can do then but stay calm and let the market do what it's going to do. Make sense? I need to expect that, because the market's not going to go straight down or straight up. Just like Bitcoin. What did Bitcoin do? Bitcoin, as soon as I got into Bitcoin, it went sideways for 3 days. And then we had a big drop, and then we had an up candle, then we had another drop, and then we had another drop, and then we had 3 sideways candles, and now we had a big up candle. You know what I mean? Like, they don't go straight down. Now, if I'm trading the chart and then it's going down, 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 depending on what type of trade it is, I'm going to manage the trade that way. So for example, with Bitcoin, I got in on a good entry, but I was managing my stop as it was going down, because it wasn't that style of play where I was going to hold on for a couple months, because I don't know where it's going to go. I don't have any long-term picture with that. You know, with Bitcoin, it may bottom out here at 4,000 and hold here at 4,000 and then go for a rally. It may hold here and then go sideways for a run. I don't know, but I do know one thing about Bitcoin is we've done so much price, meaning the market's been going down for quite some time, that we now we're due for some sort of a pullback or a sideways movement for a little while, maybe a week or two. Make sense? And then it's going to do what it's going to do. Make sense? So please, 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 when trading these markets, it's so important to, it all comes back down to, it all comes back down to 4 different things. The first thing is what are you exactly looking for on the charts? That's what I say to always my private clients. Take a screenshot of the perfect setup that that works almost 100% of the time. Yes, I did say that. Almost 100% of the time. Take a screenshot of that trade and say, right, I'm looking for trades that meet this. And now that's 5% of your success, right? Now you're looking for a trade that looks like this screenshot, this setup, and also you're looking for these rules to be wrapped around that as well too. Now, once you've got that, consistency, showing up every single day, discipline to only taking that setup, not trying to get in every day and trying to jump on the next big move, trying to jump on the next big coin or marijuana stocks or, all that sort of stuff. No. Why did I trade Bitcoin? Because it was part of my trading system. Not because I just thought it was going to crash so I got into it. It was part of my trading system. Consistency, discipline to only taking that, and patience. That's 95% of your success right there. Take a screenshot of what you're looking for, wrap it around with some trading rules. Consistency, showing up every single day at the same time every single day to trade the markets. Discipline to only taking that setup, and patience. Wait as long as you have to. I don't care if you have to wait a whole day if you're trading the short-term time frame charts, or even if you are trading the short-term time frame, even if you have to wait short-term, daily, monthly, whatever charts you're looking for. I don't care how long it takes. 1 day, 1 week, 1 month for a really good trading setup to appear. That's your job, to only take that setups. That's how success is done in the markets. Make sense? So you can become successful, but you got to get out of your own way and stop trying to get in on everything, because you don't know. No one knows what that next big boom is going to be. Now, by the way, there are things that I know about the market that can give me a precursor to when the market's likely to have a big move. And there's a lot of things that I can share with you a bit later on the charts. But do you understand what I'm saying here? Like, you really cannot tell, like, no one could have predicted the marijuana, or no one knew Bitcoin was going to go to 20,000. So that's hindsight. What can you trade? If you want to be in this markets for a long time, find your setup, whatever it is, with your trading rules. Consistency, showing up every day, discipline to only taking that setup, and patience, waiting for as long as you have to get that setup. Because I guarantee you, if you only did that, and let's just say, for example, for a whole month, you took 10 trades, but you only realize one of them was actually that met the rules, I guarantee you that other 9 trades that you took, literally 80% of them were losses. Because you're getting it because you thought it was a good idea, because you hope it's a good idea, and all this sort of, and it's not a good way to go. So, welcome to this morning's bit of a rant here on what's happening in the markets right now, or what's going on with my trading right now. And I hope this gives you some things to think about with your own trading. As you go through these markets, you can be successful, but you've got to calm down, you've got to relax and think long-term with your trading. All right, you don't trade a lot, trade good quality setups. That way you can get the confidence to start to increase your position sizes, from $100 trades to $1,000 trades to $5,000 trades to $10,000 trades, and start to really increase it to 100 grand trades and more. How do you actually get the confidence to even get to that point? I think it all starts with your habit of being consistent, disciplined, and patient.